Hello students, good morning to all of you. From today's class, we are going to learn about the new topic alternating current, your chapter 7 from NCERT. Now, it is a very important topic. So, we are starting with the AC generator here. AC generator, we are starting with the AC generator. Let's say we have a coil. We have a coil placed in between the two electromagnets. Okay, now in this the current is anti-clockwise and here the current is clockwise. Okay, so this hand is behave like north pole and this hand is behave like a south pole. Okay, now this is the shaft of this coil. And the shaft is fitted with the two bushes on which it can move freely. Okay, now let's say the shaft is connected with a turbine. Connected with a turbine. When the steam or the hydraulic pressure falls on the turbine will rotate, and due to rotation of it, because the coil is fitted inside a magnet, so it experiences a magnetic field. Okay, so the magnetic field lines of forces continuously changes as per its rotation. Okay, now suppose this is the shaft, this is the initial situation. Because of steam falls on the turbine, the shaft is rotated anti-clockwise. Okay, so the rotation of this shaft is taken as anti-clockwise rotation. Okay, now what happens when the coil is rotated? The flux is changes continuously, and the flux is given by phi is equal to VA cos theta. Okay, the theta is depending on time or on its rotation. Let's say the rotating angular velocity omega is constant for its motion, and you know that the angular velocity is equal to rate of change of displacement, or you can say angular displacement. Clear? Now from here you will calculate that theta is equal to omega t. So we can use this result in place of theta in our equation, that we get VA cos omega. Clear? Now if there are n turns in the coil wound of the insulated copper wire, then the total flux linked with the coil is NBA cos omega. This is your equation first. Understood? Now, as you know that as the coil rotates, the flux is changes with passes the time. Okay, in the simple situation, when it is placed in this way, the magnetic field lines is parallel to the coil. Okay, and when it is in such way, the magnetic field is perpendicular to the coil. When it is parallel to the coil, the area vector and the magnetic field, this is the area vector, this is A and this is B, the angle is 0, we get the maximum flux. As it will be moving, the magnetic field is this and the area vector ये लाइन, इस लाइन पे एरिया वेक्टर है, so it will be at 90. Okay, then we get the flux is 0, which means as the coil rotates, the flux is changes from its 0 value to maximum value. Okay, now according to Faraday's law, that EMF induced due to change in flux is given by minus d phi over dt. Okay, now by using this relation we get minus d over dt and b a cos omega. Now n is constant, b is constant, a is constant. Take out this out from the differential operator, minus n b a d over dt cos omega. Now differentiate this cos, minus n b a. The differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta, that is sin omega t, and because the function is t not omega, when we again differentiate this omega t we get only omega. Clear? Then it will be E is equal to minus plus n b a omega sin omega t. This is the equation of the EMF induced in the coil. Okay, now this E is depending on time because rest things are constant. So as the time is changes, we find this E is also changes. Now here we write that E is equal to E naught sin omega t, where E naught is equal to n b a omega and called AC generator constant, or you can say generator constant. Generator constant. Okay, and it is also called peak value of induced EMF. Induced EMF. Okay, now the EMF produced in the AC generator is used in the house or anywhere area. Okay, when the circuit is completed with the help of, when we use this wire with the help of a bush and the split rings, then let's say this is load and the circuit is completed by applying a key, then this EMF become V, because some current is used here and it will use some voltage from the generated EMF. Clear? So it will become potential difference across the terminal. So we can use here that E is equal to E naught sin omega t. This is the first equation. Then after terminal potential difference or potential difference V naught sin omega t, and if the resistance of the coil is R, therefore by dividing this equation R, we get I is equal to I naught sin omega. So these are the alternating source of current. Now just write it, and then we understood about the phases or the change in the EMF or induced potential with passes the time and for its rotation. Okay, just note it. In simple fact, when you start it, what is a AC generator? So it is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. The principle is the AC generator is based on the fact that a rotating coil kept in a magnetic field, the magnetic flux changes linked to it, so the EMF is induced. That EMF is calculated by using Faraday's law. Okay, then the description and diagram. What is description? So description is, it consists four major parts. One is armature coil A, B, C, D. Okay. Two strong magnet north and south. These are the electromagnets, and brushes. Okay. Now we understood about the time phase difference of induced EMF. So for this we have first a table in which we have first okay, time, phase, angle is known as phase or considered as phase here, and this is EMF. Now, it is observed that for the 5 different situations, let's say the first situation, this, when time t equal to 0, इसको देखिए, the coil is kept here, and to S. When time t is equal to 0, there is no rotation in the coil, which means the theta will not change. That means theta is 0, and we find from this equation E is equal to E naught sin omega t. When we use here in place of this t0, we get this will become 0 and this total value become 0. Understood? So we get the EMF is also 0. Now, as the coil rotates anti-clockwise by 1/4, clear? Then we find at the another point here that second situation, time is passes. Just see from here also, it is rotating from P, Q, R to S in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so here is T is equal to 0 and this theta is also 0. What we find here? We find here that E is also 0. Now when it is rotated 1/4, then we find it is reached at this point, and here time is T by 4, theta becomes pi by 2, and now we need to find the value. If this will become pi by 2, we get this result is equal to E naught. Understood? Then we observe that it is here. Okay, now this is T by 4, theta pi by 2, and we get EMF is equal to E naught. Now when the coil rotates further by 1/4, then it is again parallel to it, and we find here that it covers 180-degree angle. That means at T equal to T by 2, theta will become pi, and just we find here what is value of this T. When we use here pi, sin pi is 0, we get again this result is 0. Okay, and we observe it will reach the here. This is the third situation. First, second and third. Then after it will again rotate and the angle becomes here at T equal to 3T by 4, angle is 3 pi by 2, and need to calculate this E. This E will become sin 3 pi by 2 is -1. That is, it is in simple degree form sin 270 degree, and this value is -1. Then we get this EMF is equal to minus E naught. Okay, now this will observe here. This is the fourth situation. Okay, and then after it will rotate and we observe कि वो अपनी original position पे है, and that time this time is T, angle theta is 2 pi, and this E for sin 2 pi we get the value is 0. Again we observe it reached at this point, that is fixed. Okay, now when we join these points, we get this form of this EMF, and where we use a smooth curve, so this is the actual path of the induced EMF due to the time varying field. Okay, and so we observe by using a vertical axis, this value is called E naught, which is the maximum value above the horizontal line. It is positive, and this is the minimum value or the maximum negative value of this induced EMF, that is this minus, and this process is continuous in the same manner. So we find one time the EMF induced is positive and getting the maximum value E naught, and another half it will getting the negative value. Okay, so the nature of this EMF is called alternating and also periodic EMF. Clear? Now we understood about the phase diagram for this. For first case, we find this is the magnetic field and the coil is placed like that from A to B. For this situation, this is magnetic field, and we observe that the coil is rotating by 1/4, so that the area vector will become this. Phase of the coil become at 90. This is point A and this is B. And at this point, magnetic field and the coil is from A to B, opposite. And at this point, this B rotates, and here will again come to its original position. Okay, here theta is 0 degree between B and A. Here theta is 90 degree between B and A. Here theta is 180 degree. Here theta is 270 degree, and at here the theta is 360 or 2 pi. Okay, this is the phase diagram for its every 1/4 of time duration. Clear? Just note it. And now we just plot here the positions. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When time is 0, angle is 0, EMF is also 0. When time becomes t by 4, we find this value is pi by 2, and this is positive E naught. When time becomes t by 2, this we get pi and this will 0. When time becomes 3t by 4, we get this will be 3 pi by 2 and this is minus E naught, and for time t this will be 2 pi and we get this 0. This is all about your AC generator. You need to make a mind map for this values of the AC. ठीक है? On which time, which phase the result is positive, on which time, which phase the result is negative, and for which phase or time the result is. This is important. And some important concept about this AC. what we have? So first, the nature of this induced EMF is alternating and periodic. Okay. Now the AC voltage supply is 220 volt domestic. Okay. Frequency of AC of this AC, whatever it is, voltage or current, is 50 hertz for India and 60 hertz for USA. And it is most important concept that the AC is more dangerous than the DC. Okay. So this is all about AC.